Good morning, my dear children. Hope you all are fine and you all are enjoying the video classes, especially the GK. Am I right? Okay. So, how your days are moving on? Is everything fine? You are engaged with your studies. You have almost completed with your studies. Every day you are engaged in learning. That's what I mean. Anyway, so nice to hear that you all are engaged in learning purpose. Okay. Anyway, as usual, we have to move to our previous knowledge, and that's of the chapter Battles and Wars. So I'll ask you questions and you try to recall your answers. After that, I'll provide my answers. Okay. So let's begin. In 2003, the war in which US Allied forces defeated the Iraq forces and toppled the government of Saddam Hussein. Which is that war? Yes, Iraq war. Next one. In 1576, the battle in which Akbar's forces defeated Mewar king Maharana Pratap. Pratap's loyal horse Chetak died in this battle while saving the life of his master. Which one is that? Battle of Aldegati. Okay, right answer. Now the next one. In 1990 to 1991, the war in which United States Allied forces defeated Iraq forces for liberalization of Kuwait. Have any guess? Almost you have learned this. What's that answer? Yes, Gulf War. Next one. In 1526, the battle in which Babur defeated Ibrahim Lodi, Sultan of Delhi. The battle marked the end of the Lodi dynasty and beginning of the Mughal dynasty in India. Which one is that? Absolutely right. First battle of Panipat. Now the next one. The year of war in which Indian forces defeated Pakistani forces for liberalization of Bangladesh. Do you know which year is that? 1971. Very correct, my children. Now the next one. In 1191, the battle in which Prithviraj Chauhan defeated Muhammad Ghori. Okay, which battle? First battle of Tarain. Very correct. Now the next one. The year of war in which Indian forces pushed back Pakistani forces. What's that? Yes, 1965. Very correct. Now the next one. In 261 BC, the bloody battle in which Ashoka defeated the ruler of Kalinga. Ashoka felt that he was the cause of this destruction and adopted Buddhism. What's that answer? Battle of Kalinga. Very good. See children, I am keep on repeating the questions means it will be helpful you to learn all these answers on that day itself. So almost you have completed this chapter, but still you have recalling capacity. That's what I am giving you. Okay. Okay, we'll move to the next one. In 1914 to 1918, the war in which Allied powers like Britain and its allies defeated Central powers, Germany and its allies, it was the first major war where airplanes and tanks were used. Which one is that? World War First. Very good. Now only two questions remaining. I'll ask you very quickly. In 1757, the battle in which British East India Company under Robert Clive defeated Sirajudullah, the Nawab of Bengal. It laid the foundation of British rule in India. Which battle? Battle of Plassey. Very correct. And the last one, in 326 BC, the battle in which Alexander the Great defeated King Porus after a tough fight. Battle of Hydaspes. Very correct. So that's all about our previous knowledge. Now we'll move to the next chapter. Already I have given you some questions to think on with the full forms, and I have noticed in the comment box about your answers. Very congrats to that, children. So our chapter is 21, International Organizations. We'll move on that. Okay. So let's move to the chapter International Organizations. So before we could know the international organizations, we have to know why do we need organization. So organizations are systems created to achieve common goals through people to people and people to work relationships. So, organizing creates the framework needed to reach a company's objectives and goals. You got it? Got it, children? So, I'm just giving an introduction of this organization. So, organizational roles are a method of providing service entitlements to person entities within the system. So, if person entities are assigned to an organizational role, managed resources available to the role then become available to the person entities in that role. So, organizational roles can be static or dynamic. Got it? Now let's move on to our international organization. When we have to talk on that, an international organization is an organization established by a treaty or other instrument governed by international law and possessing its own international legal personality, such as the United Nations, the World Health Organization, and NATO. Got it. So let's discuss some of the international organizations and the headquarters of it. Okay. So first one, BRICS. 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 And its headquarters at Shanghai, China. So BRICS, where the headquarters? Shanghai, China. So BRICS is an association of 5 major emerging national economies like Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Its aim is to carry out developmental and economical plans in member nations without being dependent on any foreign agency. Got it? So BRICS, it's an international organization and its headquarters is at Shanghai, China. So BRICS headquarters at Shanghai, China. Now the next one, SAARC. 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 So what's this SAARC? South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, and its headquarters Kathmandu, Nepal. Okay. So SAARC, South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, and its headquarters at Kathmandu, Nepal. Got it, children? Now let's have the description on that. South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, formed in 1985, is an organization of 8 countries of Southern Asia. Its main objective is to promote peace, stability, amity, and progress in the region. Got it, children? Its main objective is to promote peace, stability, amity, and progress in the region. Okay. Now let's move to the next one, OPEC. OPEC. Its headquarters is at Vienna, Austria. So you got it? So first one we have discussed with BRICS, headquarters at Shanghai, China. Next one, SAARC, that is headquarters in Kathmandu, Nepal. And the next one, OPEC, headquarters Vienna, Austria. So let's see what's this OPEC. Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries. Got it, children? or the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, and it's formed in 1960. Is an alliance of 14 member nations. The main aim of this alliance is to control production and pricing of crude oil. Okay, is that make you clear? Its main aim of this alliance is to control production and pricing of crude oil. Okay. Now let's move to the next one. So next one is the NATO. NATO. What is this? The North Atlantic Treaty Organization. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization. And what's its headquarters? Brussels, Belgium. Okay. So the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, formed in 1949, is an alliance of 28 countries roughly bordering the North Atlantic Ocean. So the main aim of this organization is to defend their members from attack by other nations or terrorist groups. Children got it? NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and it's formed in 1949. Its main aim is to defend their members from attack by other nations or terrorist groups. So we'll see about the next one. UN, and its headquarters New York City of United States. Okay, so the UN, the United Nations, formed in 1945, is an international organization of 193 member countries who meet to achieve consensus to solve global problems. Children got it? The United Nations headquarters, New York City, United States. Okay. And it's formed in 1945. And our next one is the Commonwealth. Okay. Its headquarters in London, United Kingdom. Okay. Children, can you follow? I'm keep on repeating to make you understand with the headquarters and the organizations very clearly in your mind, so that I am repeating. Okay. So the next one, we are discussing about the Commonwealth. Its headquarters in London, United Kingdom. The Commonwealth, formed in 1931, is an association of 53 independent nations which were mostly territories of the former British Empire. Okay. The main objective of this organization is to promote peace, democracy and development among the member nations. Okay, that's clear? And our next one is Interpol. What is it? Interpol, International Police Organization. Its headquarters, Lyon, France. Okay, so Interpol, International Police Organization, formed in 1923, is an alliance of 192 countries as of 2017. The mission of this organization is to enable police around the world to work together and make the world a safer place. Okay, I think this will be in your mind. Okay, now next one, ICRC. What is it? ICRC, International Committee of the Red Cross, established in 1863, is an impartial, neutral and independent organization. And where is its headquarters? Geneva, Switzerland. Okay. So ICRC, that is International Committee of the Red Cross, and it's established in 1863. Its headquarters in Geneva, that is Switzerland. Okay. So that's an impartial, neutral, and independent organization. Its mission is to protect the lives and dignity of victims of war and other situations of violence. Children, I believe it's clearly deep into your mind getting into it. Okay, so I'm continuing. Next one, WTO. What is that? The World Trade Organization. This I think all are familiar. World Trade Organization. Its headquarters same that Geneva, Switzerland of ICRC, the same as. So the World Trade Organization, formed in 1995, is an international organization which deals with the rules of trade between nations. And its goal is to help producers, exporters, and importers to conduct their business smoothly. So, children, you got it. BRICS headquarters Shanghai, China. SAARC headquarters Kathmandu, Nepal. OPEC headquarters Vienna, Austria. NATO its headquarters Brussels, Belgium. UN headquarters New York City, United States. The Commonwealth headquarters London, United Kingdom. Interpol headquarters Lyon, France. ICRC headquarters Geneva, Switzerland, and the last one WTO, World Trade Organization, Geneva, Switzerland. Okay, I hope this chapter is clear to you, and the next chapter we have to discuss with the abbreviations. So just find out the full form of AIDS. AIDS. Find out it and comment your answer in your comment box. Okay, that's all for today, children. Take care. Have a nice day.